I got a scenario for you. I want you to think about this. Let's say you're shopping online and you go to the checkout because you found something that you were dying to buy. And you go to that checkout screen and it's so simple. You just put in your email address, your payment information, off and gone. Conversely, you go find this amazing item you're dying to buy, and you find out the checkout process is about 18 steps, and it feels like you have to give 8,000 pieces of information just to get where you want to go. Do I want to create an account? Do I want to add this? Do I want to do this? No, I just want to check the freak out. There's friction in that process. Whether or not you have a company with e-commerce or not, I want you to think about, is it easy for your customers and clients to work with you? Because I can guarantee you, if you make it easy for them to work with you, they will come back to you for more. Make it easy. So let me give you 5 tips to make it really simple for your customers and clients to work with you. Step number 1, are you in any type of business where you have to schedule appointments with people? Lots of us are. And what's that usually like? I'm available between these times and on this date. Let me know if any of these work for you. Yeah, that's not going to work for me because I have this. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we're looking at next week then. No. If your schedule is complicated and you know it, I want you to use a tool like Calendly. That's a free tool. There's of course an upgrade, but it's a free tool that you can use to basically build availability that you can then send to a potential customer or client or an actual customer or client and say, hey, book whatever time you want. And then it comes into your calendar and it goes into their calendar and there's reminders built in. Blah. Easy breezy. Use a scheduling tool if you are in the process of having to book meetings with your customers and clients. Cool? Number 2. Use a digital signing tool. So if you are in a business where you create agreements or contracts that need an actual signature, you can use a digital signing tool. The one that I use is called Sign Now, and it's actually really inexpensive versus a lot of other alternatives that are in the space. And I think it's super simple to use. So gone are these days of, yeah, print it out, sign it, fax it back to me. Fax what? No. And of course, our version of that now is like print it and take a photo of it and send it back. Decrease all of that friction and just use an online signing tool. So easy. And it even tells you this is where the signature goes, and then it helps you insert the correct date and it's off and gone. Boop. And guess what? The file's already automated. You already have the PDF, easy to download and save. And the same thing for your client. It's so sweet. Step number 3. Make it easy for people to pay you. I don't want you sending out hard invoices and being like, mail me back a check, or like, yeah, you're welcome to drop by cash or whatever. No. You should know the vast majority of people and businesses are using credit cards to make payments for what they do. And a complaint that I hear a lot from business owners is that, yeah, but there's that charge and I'm losing 3%, potentially 3.5% in these credit card fees. Let me lay it on you. That's the cost of doing business, folks. You need to do it. You need to be accepting credit cards. Do you want to grow your business? Accept the damn things and make it easy for people to pay you. So send digital invoices. I use QuickBooks. FreshBooks is a lovely option. You can use PayPal. You could even Venmo with people. But the key is pick something, get really good at it so that you can send those invoices and they can pay you and you are done and on your way. You follow me? Okay. And the next one. So anytime you have something that you are asking for repeatedly, I want you to create a form for that. So here's what I mean by that. For example, I host a podcast, and when I have a new podcast guest on, I need information from them. So I need to know their business, their URLs, their bio, their Skype user IDs so that I can figure out how to talk to them, right? I ask the same things of every single podcast guest. So the easiest way for me to obtain that information is using a form. I use Google Forms, so I just set it up in the Google Suite and send them a URL and say, hey, just complete this and send it back to me. It's going to take about 5 minutes of your time. Because the alternative usually looks like copy pasting a series of questions into an email, sending that to the person. It then sits in their email. Then they have to write it back, and then they're color coding it and using all this weird formatting to try to get you the answers back you need. When you use something like Google Forms or Typeforms or any of these other tools, SurveyMonkey's even an option, it actually is going to give you all that data in a spreadsheet. It's already digitized, already ready to go in a tool that you can use and you can save. And Google Forms is free, so use it. Okay? All right, last thing. This is tip number 5. I want you to make it easy for me to find you. So let's say I go to your website and I'm like, oh, what a cool store. Where are they? But I go to the contact page and can't really find your address, can't really find your phone number, cannot find your Instagram link, can't find how to sign up for your daggone newsletter. No. Make it easy. Make that shit just super clear. Have a contact page and let it all be there. If there's a form to contact you, email address, phone number, physical address if it pertains to you, and links to your social media if they're important to you. Make it easy for people to find you, because guess what happens when it's not? Bye. They are gone. They ain't got time for that shit. They're on to the next person who made it way easier for them to work with you. What am I trying to say? The next company that made it easy for them to work with them. You follow me? All right. So those are the 5 tips to make sure that it is easy for your customers and clients to work with you. And you can implement any and all of these that make sense for your business, but I encourage you to do it and really think about how you can decrease the friction that is in that process, because that's how we get customers that stick around with us and stay with us for the long haul. All right. That's all we got for today. So I hope you have an amazing day. Go out and kick some ass, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.